My father, who's really no formal education, have a basic knowledge of human life. When he came as a 14-year-old boy in 1887 in Vancouver off a Japanese cattle ship, that's the only ship he can afford, came on the shore, walked the 2-3 miles from the outer wharf to Victoria Chinatown, ridiculed and by a bunch of people, laugh at because he was wearing a wooden clog and they walk along these wooden floor, clump, 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 you know. And he was so afraid, and some threw stones at them and all the rest. In spite of that, and he already decided after 5 years that this is a place where he's going to spend his life. Growing up as a Canadian of Chinese origin in the 1920s and 30s are very, very difficult. And right from the start, my father told us that there's one thing we haven't got yet, which is social acceptance, so that everything you do, don't expect it to come easily, and don't expect you obtain it in the end. But as I look back on life, when I got into my professional surgery, I found that really I'm so grateful that everything went so well. Because of that, I felt I should give back periodically what I have to the society I owe so much. I accumulate a library of about 25,000 items. Started off with the CPR, Canadian Pacific Railway. It involved my ancestors working on the railway, and it's because of Chinese working on the railway that they succeeded. Otherwise, they would never get enough people working on the railway to build it in time for BC to stay with the Union. So start collecting Chinese material. I have to decide what to do with those 25,000 items, which is packed in my basement. Every room in the house, except one forbidden area, which are the bathrooms, by my wife. After spending so much time and effort getting those together, even going into a dumpster in the back streets of Chinatown, President Troop publicized that, is that I'm a dumpster diver in order to get the things. So I hate to disperse it. One piece here, one piece there, and doesn't make a story, particularly the history of the Chinese. With that now, it started my new train of philanthropy, is that to donate all those items to an institution. And of course, the first institution I thought about is UBC. As people say that this is your life practically, and how do you give it up? But as one of the Chinese saying is that if you give something that you don't love, is not giving. One of the private schools here wanted me to take 2 classes, grade 8 and grade 9 classes, through the Cheng Room. Each student was to write a 1-page article about their feelings. Many of the students say that they never realized the Chinese had to go through that era in order to be what they are today, and to see the specific documents that related to this, like the head tax, various discriminatory laws, was an eye-opening to them. So I thought that that's a piece of knowledge that should be in the possession of everybody in Canada.